You've heard it 100 times. Eat more fruit. It's good for your heart. And yes, in many cases, that's true. But it's not the whole story. Because if you're over 60, certain fruits, or more specifically, the way they're consumed, can silently strain your heart, spike your blood sugar, and increase the very risks you're trying to avoid. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to fructose, blood sugar fluctuations, and insulin resistance. What that means is, some fruits that seem healthy may actually be working against your heart. We're not talking about candy or junk food. We're talking about fruits you probably eat every week, thinking they're helping, when in fact, they might be quietly stressing your cardiovascular system. This doesn't mean you should give up fruit altogether. Whole fruits are still full of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that seniors need for healthy aging. But you need to be strategic, because form, timing, and portion size matter more than ever. Here's the good news. When you know which fruits to moderate and what to eat instead, you can support your heart, balance your blood sugar, and feel more energized after every meal. According to cardiologists and studies from the American Heart Association, overconsumption of high glycemic or processed fruits is linked to elevated blood pressure, arterial stiffness, increased triglycerides, greater belly fat, a direct risk for heart disease in seniors. So if you're trying to lower your blood pressure, reduce your risk of stroke or heart attack, stay off diabetes meds, or just feel safer and stronger in your body after 60, this is the list you need to hear. Which fruit do you eat the most often? Comment below, and let's find out if it's one to enjoy or one to rethink. Let's dive into fruit number 1, because most seniors have it in their fridge right now and don't realize how much sugar is hiding in every bite. Dried fruits, dates, raisins, dried cranberries. The sweet snack that's too easy to overdo. They're small, they're convenient, and they seem healthy. Toss them into your oatmeal, your salad, or just grab a handful as a snack, and you feel like you're making a smart choice. But for seniors, dried fruits may be one of the sneakiest heart saboteurs in your kitchen. Why? Because dried fruit is fresh fruit with the water removed, and that means all the sugar, calories, and carbohydrates are condensed into a tiny, easy-to-overeat package. For example, just one small handful of raisins contains the sugar equivalent of 3-4 cups of fresh grapes. And dried cranberries? They're so tart naturally that most brands add sugar, a lot of it, just to make them palatable. Suddenly, your healthy topping has turned into a blood sugar bomb. Here's why that's dangerous after 60. Dried fruits spike blood sugar quickly, leading to insulin resistance over time. The calories add up fast. Without filling you up, they contribute to inflammation, sugar crashes, and stubborn belly fat, all of which increase your risk for heart disease, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. Even more dangerous if you already have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. You're trying to lose weight. You're dealing with high triglycerides or cholesterol. That doesn't mean you need to cut them out completely. Just be smart about how you use them. Better choices. Stick to 1-2 tablespoons, not handfuls. Always choose unsweetened varieties. Pair with a handful of nuts or a small source of protein, like cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, to slow the sugar release. This tiny tweak can help stabilize blood sugar, protect your heart, and even improve energy levels throughout the day. Because the truth is, healthy eating isn't just about what's good, it's about what's good for your body now. And at this stage in life, it's all about balance, not extremes. But if you think dried fruit is sneaky, wait until you hear what fruit number 2 does to your liver, and why most healthy smoothies are making things worse, not better. Number 2, fruit juices. Even the 100% pure ones. The drink that's missing the most important part. You pour a glass of orange juice in the morning. It's labeled 100% pure, packed with vitamin C, and feels like the right way to start your day, especially for your heart. But if you're over 60, fruit juice might be doing more harm than good. Here's why. Unlike whole fruit, juice contains no fiber, and fiber is what slows the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Without it, the natural sugars in juice hit fast and hard, causing sudden blood sugar spikes and triggering a cascade of stress hormones, especially cortisol and insulin, 2 of the key players in belly fat storage and heart strain. And because juice is liquid, it's easy to drink the sugar equivalent of 3-4 pieces of fruit in a few sips without even realizing it. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging found that seniors who consumed fruit juice daily had higher insulin resistance, more belly fat, and poorer cardiovascular health than those who ate the whole fruit. Even if it's natural, your body treats juice like a sugar surge, and over time, that's hard on the heart. Especially risky if you're managing high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, visceral belly fat, which increases the risk of heart attack and stroke. Does this mean you can never enjoy juice again? Not at all. It's about drinking smarter, not stricter. Better choices. Eat the whole fruit whenever possible. This gives you the fiber and full nutrition. If you want juice, dilute 2 ounces of 100% juice in 6-8 ounces of water and sip it slowly, like a treat. Make water your main hydration source. Your heart prefers it. This simple switch reduces the sugar burden on your system, improves hydration, and helps you feel more energized without the crash. Because what seems like a small habit, a glass of juice, can quietly impact your weight, blood sugar, and heart health every day. And while juice is sneaky, fruit number 3 is often seen as nature's candy. But its sugar content might be even more deceptive. Number 3. Very large tropical fruits, like mangoes in big servings, the exotic delight that can wreck blood sugar. Tropical fruits like mango, pineapple, and papaya are sweet, juicy, and bursting with color. They feel like a healthy indulgence, something nature made just for you. But here's what most people over 60 don't realize. The sugar load in these fruits can be shockingly high. One large mango contains over 45 grams of natural sugar. That's more sugar than a can of soda, just without the warning label. Now, that doesn't mean these fruits are bad. They're packed with antioxidants, vitamins like C and A, and offer anti-inflammatory benefits. But when eaten in large portions, like an entire mango or a big bowl of pineapple chunks, they can spike blood sugar fast, especially in aging bodies that are more insulin sensitive. As your metabolism slows and hormone regulation shifts, your body processes large doses of fruit, sugar, fructose, differently, often storing it as belly fat, especially around the waist. TAP. Tropical fruits in large servings are especially problematic for seniors managing blood sugar or insulin resistance, anyone on a heart-healthy, low-glycemic diet, people watching triglycerides, belly fat, or metabolic health. The good news? You don't have to say goodbye to your favorite tropical flavors. You just need to reframe how and how much you enjoy them. Better choices. Limit to 1/2 cup diced mango or pineapple per serving. Always pair with protein or fiber, like Greek yogurt or chia pudding, to slow sugar absorption. Try lower sugar tropical swaps like kiwi, guava, or passion fruit in moderation. Think of these fruits like a natural dessert. A little goes a long way. You'll still enjoy the flavor, but without the metabolic consequences. Because at this age, it's not about cutting everything out. It's about eating smarter, not stricter. But now, let's talk about fruit number 4, a popular on-the-go snack that seems light and clean, yet it's one of the fastest sugar-spiking fruits for seniors. Number 4. Canned fruit in heavy syrup. The sneaky sweetener that doubles the risk. It sits on the shelf, looking innocent, maybe even healthy. It says peaches, pears, or fruit cocktail, and it's fruit, right? So it must be good for you. Especially when you're trying to eat lighter. Not so fast. Most canned fruits, especially those packed in heavy syrup, are hiding more than just peaches. They're soaked in added sugars, corn syrup, and sometimes even artificial dyes and preservatives. The result? A sweet little time bomb for your heart. 1 cup of canned peaches in syrup contains over 30 grams of sugar. That's more than what you'd get in 2 glazed donuts, and far more than your heart needs. When you pour that syrupy fruit into your bowl, here's what your body experiences. A rapid spike in blood sugar, a surge in insulin and cortisol, both of which encourage fat storage. Over time, this contributes to arterial inflammation, high triglycerides, and a higher risk of stroke or heart attack. And for seniors, that combination is especially dangerous because metabolism slows and the body becomes less effective at clearing sugar from the bloodstream quickly. Even if the fruit itself started healthy, the syrup turns it into a processed dessert, masquerading as a smart choice. Better ways to enjoy fruit without the sugar overload. Choose canned fruit in water or 100% natural juice. Still drain the juice before eating. Even better, go for fresh or frozen whole fruit. They retain the fiber and nutrients without added sugar. And, most importantly, always read the label. If sugar, corn syrup, or anything ending in oses is in the top 3 ingredients, it's best to leave it on the shelf. Because you're not just eating peaches, you're drinking syrup. And your heart knows the difference. Were you surprised by any of these healthy fruits? Let us know in the comments. And tag someone who needs this list. Want to see a list of heart-loving fruits that actually reduce belly fat and lower blood sugar? Stay tuned. We're breaking that down in the next post. So, what fruits should seniors focus on? After breaking down the sneaky fruits that may quietly raise your blood sugar, trigger inflammation, and stress your heart, you might be wondering, so, what fruits can I eat safely, especially after 60? Here's the good news. Many fruits are incredibly good for your heart, brain, and belly fat if you're smart about portions and types. As we age, the goal isn't to eliminate fruit. It's to choose the ones that nourish without overloading your system with unnecessary sugars. Below are 4 of the best heart hero fruits for seniors, backed by science and loved by cardiologists. Satu. Berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Berries are small, sweet, and packed with powerful nutrients that support aging bodies without spiking blood sugar. Here's why they're amazing. Rich in anthocyanins, antioxidants that protect your blood vessels and reduce inflammation. Low glycemic impact, meaning they won't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. High in fiber, which helps with digestion, cholesterol control, and satiety. May improve brain health, memory, and reaction time in older adults. Tip: add a small handful to plain Greek yogurt or oatmeal. Avoid pre-sweetened berry products like jams or juices. 2. Apples with the skin. An apple a day? Still good advice, as long as you eat the peel. Apples offer a unique blend of fiber, vitamins, and natural plant compounds that benefit your heart and digestive system. High in pectin, a type of soluble fiber that may lower LDL, bad cholesterol. Contains quercetin, a natural antioxidant that can reduce blood pressure and inflammation. Portable and shelf-stable, great for snacking or slicing into salads. Tip: choose small to medium apples and pair with a protein source like almond butter or a slice of cheese to slow sugar absorption. Thalatha. Citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruits, mandarins. Citrus fruits are a senior superfood, refreshing, hydrating, and loaded with heart-supporting nutrients. Rich in vitamin C, which strengthens blood vessels and boosts immune defense. Contains folate and potassium, both essential for maintaining normal blood pressure. May improve arterial flexibility and reduce plaque buildup over time. Tip: eat the whole fruit, not juice. Try sections of orange in a spinach salad or a few grapefruit wedges with breakfast. 2. Caution: if you take medications like statins or blood pressure meds, check with your doctor about grapefruit interactions. 4. Avocados. Technically a fruit, avocados are low in sugar, but rich in heart-healthy fats that most seniors need more of, not less. High in monounsaturated fats, which can reduce LDL cholesterol while raising HDL, good cholesterol. Loaded with potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that support stable blood pressure and nerve function. Helps your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients like vitamins A, D, E, and K. Promotes satiety, helping you feel full without the sugar crash. Tip: add 1/4 to 1/2 avocado to whole grain toast. Blend into smoothies or dice into a salad. It's a creamy substitute for butter or mayo. A smart fruit strategy for seniors. Rather than labeling fruit as good or bad, the secret is balance and awareness. Watch portions. Even healthy fruits can spike blood sugar in large amounts. Pair fruit with protein or healthy fats. This slows digestion and prevents crashes. 2. Stick to low glycemic options. Berries, citrus, apples, and avocados are your best bets. Time it right. Enjoy fruit earlier in the day. When your body is more insulin sensitive, let's set the record straight. No fruit, by itself, is the villain. Blueberries won't break your heart. Mangoes aren't plotting your downfall. But the way we consume fruit, especially after 60, can make all the difference between supporting heart health and silently sabotaging it. The issue isn't the fruit. It's the form, the portion, and the pairing. Dried fruits, juices, canned peaches and syrup, they sound innocent, but they've been stripped of fiber, pumped with sugar, and made way too easy to overdo. And for aging hearts already working harder to regulate blood sugar and blood pressure, that can be a dangerous mix. So what's the smarter path forward? Prioritize whole fruits over processed ones. Limit portions, even for healthy picks. Focus on low glycemic, high fiber fruits like berries, apples, and citrus. Always read the label. If sugar is in the top 3 ingredients, think twice. Start small. Make one swap today. Replace a handful of raisins with a few fresh grapes. Trade fruit juice for orange wedges. Choose fruit canned in water instead of syrup. Make fruit the accent to your meal, not the main event. Your heart isn't asking for more sugar. It's asking for support, for balance, for awareness, one mindful bite at a time. Which swap will you make first? Comment below and share this with someone who loves fruit but wants to stay heart strong for years to come.